Scorpio. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get right into this. I have an idea of what I feel like the energy is. 10 of Cups at the foundation. Okay, I feel like this is going to go along with the message that I was feeling. The Lovers, Gemini energy. So we got Pisces, Geminis on the table. Okay, so I feel like in the energy with Scorpios right now, 8 of Cups. There's this whole energy around like untapped gifts. Stuff that you guys, or a lot of you guys, can do. Music, art, whatever. It's something special. And it's like you guys are literally like these hidden gems. So this has been in the energy, and I also came across somebody on YouTube. She actually is a subscriber to my channel, and I looked at her channel and I didn't even know. She's like this really talented singer, songwriter, plays guitar, but she's totally unknown. Totally unknown. And like her videos are just like she throws them together herself, you know. Wow, 9 of Cups. So it's this whole energy of you guys have these talents that you're keeping to yourselves. Now, this can be said throughout the ages for forever, right? This has always been, you know, people who don't fulfill their talents and gifts, but there's this really big call. Or maybe the call's always been there, and because, I don't know, maybe in the past for me, it's like I didn't have access to tarot like I do now. And I didn't understand astrology like I do now. So maybe the signs were always there, but it's just now I see it. As I'm saying this, my throat is starting to feel really like restricted, and it felt like that going into this reading. Almost like you guys are nervous. Like you guys have these talents and you're nervous about them. You don't know how people are going to accept them. But there's this energy gateway literally opening up for you guys that's saying, okay, Scorpios, just let go a little bit. Let go and take a chance. And this is a message for people who have been doing like the work on themselves in regards to their, you know, your just everything. You know if you're taking care of yourself or not, right? King of Cups. So water energy, Scorpio energy at the throat. So there's a need to really, really stand in your power now. You know, you don't need to do it all in one day. It's just a little step. You'll be surprised at how all those little steps start adding up, and you'll look back and go, wow, I just made some massive strides. You'd be really surprised, you guys. But I had no idea. I couldn't even imagine being at nearly 4,000 subscribers on my channel. If somebody would have said that to me a year ago, I would have laughed. I literally would have laughed. I was just like happy to really get one. Just one. And everything after that has just been a gift. I mean, it's really Wheel of Fortune, a gift. There you go, the third eye. And this is for you guys. Maybe this is why I have to deliver this message in this way to you guys. There's a certain amount of you guys out there that this message is for, where you guys need to let go a little bit and release something artistic you guys have. Now's the time. Just like get to work on it, because there's going to be support for it if you want it. And this is how this works. It's basically like the way God talks to us is through the astrology. So the astrology will open up energetically to support the sign of Scorpio to start stepping into artistic endeavors. Let's just use this as an example, okay? Okay, so 4 of Wands, victory at the crown. Okay, so the astrology will open up, but that's really all that's going to happen, you know, and then you'll probably get a ton of intuitive hits, you'll get all these downloads, but this is how God speaks to us. God's not going to come down here pick you up out of your bed, put your shoes and clothes and stuff on, and get you to work on what it is you need to work on. This is all part of the game. This is where you have faith that the messages and everything you're hearing are really God speaking to you. And I'm telling you, they are. They are. And I know that feeling. I know it. I know it so well. But I don't have it anymore. Like I have little, okay, I say that lightly. Like say in this field, right? In the field of tarot, I don't have any doubts here. I know the gift I have, and I know that what I offer here is of very high value in the eyes of the universe. There's other endeavors that I work on outside of this, that I'm also moving forward, that yeah, I will have nerves in and you have that self-doubt and stuff creep in. But this has made it to where it doesn't last long. I just stop myself and remind myself of how I created this. And this was all done by downloads I got from the universe saying, do this, do it this way, everything. Everything. The name I chose, everything around this tarot channel was all guided. Guided. And it's like every day I stop myself and go, this is crazy. How did this happen? Right? Because I'm very grateful as well. And when you're in that grateful energy, it allows for it to happen, right? There's only a certain amount of this energy that is available. So why is God going to put that energy in the hands of somebody who doesn't even know what they're dealing with and can't handle it? They need to hand it off to people they know they can trust, right? So in speaking to you guys have these artistic gifts that you need to start pursuing because these are your gifts to the world. This is how you help people on a larger scale, your gifts, your music, your art, whatever it is, your books, your writing. I'm feeling all sorts of stuff in regards to what you guys do out there. Okay, and I'm seeing the Fool right there at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy, right? It's taking a leap of faith. Let's switch decks here. And then at the bottom of this deck, Scorpio transformation. There you are. Take a leap of faith and transform. It's right there. Just do it. What do you have to lose? Wow, man. That's what you have to lose. So we got the Four of Wands at the crown over there on the other deck, and then we just got the Four of Wands right here at the foundation. This is like showing up for me right now. This is like deep regret if you don't pursue this. And I'm telling you now, it doesn't... Okay, whoever's hearing this message, young, middle-aged, older, there's no age requirement on this reading. Okay, this is all ages right now. But I feel that in some of your life paths, you do have a certain amount of time that you have this supported energy for you, okay? And again, it can be any age. You could be 15 years old and need to pursue something. I don't know. Maybe go into a specific school or something for something, right? And you are, that's just that one opportunity right then and there. So it's not taking that leap of faith and not transforming will lead to this disappointment, this regret, this not being able to achieve that victory when it's literally right there for you. And then I just saw the Tower at the bottom of the deck right here. Aries energy again. It would be hugely disappointing. This is a very, very powerful reading here. And this goes out to people who are really, really sort of right there feeling like, okay, I think I'm going to do this now. Do it. Do it. Do it. And then just like strengthen your connection with God. I'm telling you, strengthen your connection. And that's your reassurance. Connect. Talk to God about what you want, and it will come to you. Do the work, Have respect for the energies that are available to us. Act as if they always have their eyes on you as you're moving through this, right? Ten of Wands, Sag energy. So just the idea of that thought as it came out of my mouth, this is how I felt. That's a burdening sort of thought. What do you mean? It always has its eyes on me. Right? But it really does, okay? It really, really does. And when you start to realize that, like, it's not judging you, it's not how the universe works. It just says, okay, this is how I feel. It looks at us, just looks at us and says, okay, maybe they're not ready for this right now. We'll check back on them again later, you know, in regards to whatever aspect it is of your life, right? And now with this, it's like, yeah, that's a burdening thought if you haven't stepped into that energy yet. But once you step into it, it's not burdening at all. It's actually really comforting, and it just makes you a better person. It just makes you an overall better human being, and it makes you much more honest in everything. Hierophant, Taurus energy. So that's that support from the universe coming in, right? It's like, it's a burdening thought. This whole thing is a burdening thought. Like, okay, what do you mean? Like, they're just, I'm going to be like I mean, it is kind of like that. It's like, from a spiritual perspective, the way I see it is like we're in like a lab, and we're in like this game, you know, and they're all looking down at us, and they've all got lab coats and stuff on, and we're inside this game. And we don't know that we're inside the game, but we knew that we were getting inside the game before we got into the game. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Okay, and there it is, Scorpio death card transformation. So this is, and of course, right? You think something like this is easy? No. No, it's not. If it was easy, you'd already have it. Right? And if you don't have it yet, it's because the universe is still testing you. Scorpios are put through all the tests. It's like Scorpios are crash test dummies, right? It's like, okay, we just built a car. Okay, which zodiac sign should we throw in there first to try it out? Scorpio, of course. Throw Scorpio in there. They're made for this. This is them. So, guys, again, it doesn't matter how young or old you are. It could just be something that has been really hard to attain for you. And I'm telling you now, there's an energy out there to support you actually stepping into this if you want it. I just saw the Tower again at the bottom, Aries energy, which is just like leaving these structures and these, the Sun. See, this is what's on the other side, Leo energy. Wow. So you just have to think about it this way. I mean, how burdening does the Four of Wands look in reverse? I mean, that looks really harsh, right? It even looks, I feel like it looks worse than that Ten of Wands because it's so weird looking. It just looks kind of violent. So it's like, what do you do? Do you do the work? Walk with spirit through this transformation and then get literally everything you want? Yes. That is what you do. Just do it, guys. Just do it. Nine of Cups at the bottom, Pisces energy there. So this is you standing in your power. So it's basically you just standing in your power no matter what. And if you guys have people around you that support you, that's great. That's great. But most of you don't. In fact, very little of you do. I feel that. And this is a big problem with Scorpios because Scorpios really, really love validation because we don't get a lot of honest validation. We get this sort of fake filtered validation from people around us who say they love us. And it turns out that they're not really for us. They're just trying to hold us back because they're probably jealous of a lot of you guys. And, you know, and I know a lot of you guys are way too humble to admit that still. But there will be a point where you're going to have to admit that. right? Because it's all part of the process of moving forward, seeing people for who they truly are and understanding these energies towards your success for what they truly are. Because these energies are just all the different demons, right? All this self-doubt that's instilled by people around you or friends or whoever, that's like it's a demon energy that keeps you restricted. I just saw the Five of Pentacles, so it keeps you in that lack mentality, poverty mindset, right? Okay, I just saw the Emperor. I'm going to keep shuffling here. So this is like literally, it reminds me of that reading I did. Maybe this, yeah, I just saw a reading I did a few months back. It was called like Rags to Riches. And it was, I think it was this kind of energy. I didn't listen back to the reading, but just the title just is resonating with me right now. I mean, guys, I can't tell you like how much we grow inside this energy. Like once we start compartmentalizing how energy works and tarot and these things that we use to strengthen our intuition, and really it just makes you a better person is what it makes you. It just makes you a better person, right? It just makes you a better person. And that's all we want. We just want to be better. But when you step inside this energy and you're like, I just want to be better. What do I need to do, right? God, what do I need to do? It moves so fast and it evolves you so fast. Like when I go back and look at some of my first readings, which are not even that long ago. It's like last year, right? End of last year, December. It's not even the same person to me. Like it's just, I'm the same person, but I'm just more understanding now. It's like God was just showing me like the first chapter, and now like we're like, a good way through the book, because they don't just show it to you all at once. You can't handle it. Like the stuff that I know right now, I thought about this today. Like I couldn't have handled understanding like the way that I compartmentalize the universe, the way that God has showed me, which is how I truly believe in my mind is how the universe works. I couldn't even have probably processed that 2 years ago. So you guys just have to understand it's this energy. It's there for you. Jump in. Jump in. All right, last card for Scorpio. I keep seeing that Nine of Swords. Just get out of your heads, man. Get out of your heads. Stop sitting on your gifts. Stop sitting on your gifts. King of Swords, or the King of Swords, yeah. It's just like cutting these behaviors out so you can move forward. It's almost like the universe is getting a little frustrated with you. Like, come on, man. Come on. Right? Eight of Pentacles, get to work. Dude, get to work, Scorpio. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. All right, guys. If you want a personal, all the information is in the description below. There's also a couple of links there. The first one is for a playlist here on YouTube. It's a sun frequency calibration video, and it's for opening your crown chakra. It's really awesome. If you nap with that for like 30 minutes, you'll just feel so much better, and it really uplifts your whole energy. There's also another link to a bunch of other ones I have on the podcast sites. You don't really need those, but if you guys want to experiment a little, then they're there for you. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye.